Hello everybody, this is UMG Akimba, and welcome to another video. I don't really have much to do, but I am going to be using the one gun and all of Phantom Forces that isn't complete crap when you put a suppressor on it. So, that's fun. What else? Oh, I was gonna talk about something. Kind of already lost where I was going. What was I saying? Oh yes, I want to thank you guys so much for all the support you guys gave me on my last op attack video. Like the support on that video was ridiculous. Because I mean, I get an average of like maybe 8 views on my video, and that video it just like it was amazing. You guys, it was like 36 views the last time I checked. It was crazy. Then I just want to thank you guys. That was really awesome. But as I was saying, the KSG is actually really good with suppressor on it, and that's kind of weird to say because, well, basically every gun selects with a suppressor. Let me show you why. Because it does 28.5 damage to 18 damage. Meaning that since it does 28.5 damage, if I were to come over here and take the suppressor off, actually not the suppressor, it's the R2 suppressor. If you're not using the R2 suppressor, you're using the regular suppressor, it's really bad because it makes, well, basically, let me just explain. So without the suppressor, it does 30 damage, meaning it's going to take 4 out of its 8 pellets to kill someone. But when you put a suppressor on, it's still only going to take 4 of its 8 pellets to kill. All it does is drop it so that when it hits its minimum damage, instead of it taking only taking 5 pellets to kill, instead it'll take 6. So at longer ranges, but it will affect it. But I mean, at that range, it's basically gonna be out of shotgun range to the point where you're gonna get outgunned by basically anything. But it's actually really fun, because you can be really stealthy with this gun, because, I mean, sure, it's a shotgun and shoots pretty slowly, yeah. But you can kill a lot of people, because it's got a lot of ammo, and it's extremely consistent with one-shot kills, which, I mean, you know, is always helpful. And staying off the minimap, if you can sneak up behind 3 people, you can just go pop, 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 and kill them before they even know it hit them, because, you know, they don't see anything on the minimap, and, you know, there's no time for them to react, it's just they're getting dropped instantly. And they have no clue where it's coming from. It's just pretty cool. What else do I want to talk about? The M60, I don't know what it is. Everyone is using the M60. Oh, actually, I should probably, before I move on to the M60, I should probably explain this. You can hip fire with this gun while you're standing still or kind of like walking. But if you're coming out of a sprint and like your hip fire is still recovering, don't hip fire. Only hip fire in desperate situations. Yes, this gun, it's really good in close quarters, but if you're not, unless you're like standing still or like prone, or if you like have to because they're like right here and you have hip fire, it's probably better to aim down sights. I mean, even with the 870, except I think the 870, you can hip fire a lot more with the 870 because I kind of noticed that there's actually a glitch, and this may just be me, it may just be a graphical glitch, it may not actually be a glitch, maybe that it's not actually real, but for me, the 870, sometimes I believe it's only supposed to shoot 8 pellets, oh, that voice crack, I believe it's only supposed to shoot 8 pellets, but sometimes there's a glitch where it'll fire like 12 or 13 pellets, and it'll make it so it like annihilates people, but it's kind of weird, and it makes the gun really inconsistent for me, and it just makes it kind of hard to wrap my head around. So I prefer the KSG. This is an interesting looking gun. I'm just gonna say that. It looks kind of cool. I hate the camo on it though. It's just this weird green color thing. Also, one thing I learned today is I thought this freaking Remington 770 Remington 700 was gonna be all amazing. I thought it was gonna frickin', you know, one-shot people and all, and I realized it did less frickin' damage than the intervention, and I looked at myself like I was a frickin' idiot. And I also didn't realize that you could one-shot body shot people with the intervention at close range, so that made me feel really stupid. Especially considering the 87, the Remington 700 its range is lower at 120 to 180, while the Intervention has 150 to 250. But I don't actually believe these stats, in fact, because I know they're wrong. Especially when you put suppressors on the guns, the stats are horribly, horribly wrong. I mean, sometimes they're right. Like with the marksmans, they tend to be pretty accurate with or without a suppressor. But with basically every other gun, they're pretty inaccurate. So here, one second, let me set this up to what it was. Barrel R2 suppressor. This gun right here actually is pretty good with a R2 suppressor as well. Not the regular suppressor, no gun is going to be good with a regular suppressor, but the R2 suppressor is okay in most cases. Like, you can still 3-shot people at a pretty ridiculous range with this gun. Even with a suppressor, as long as you get like one headshot in there, but if you don't get a headshot with a suppressor, I've had times where it's taken me up to 5 shots to kill people, which is really bad considering this is about as fast as you can fire the gun. So that's about how long it's going to take you to kill that person, assuming that, you know, they're at a range where it's going to take you 5 shots, and if you don't hit any of your headshots at all, it's just basically a death sentence if you don't hit headshots with this gun at long range. So, but it's definitely a weapon that is something I call a skill cannon, where it's like, if you have the skill, use it, you'll do good with it, I guess. And I mean, this gun's still okay in close quarters. Like, I mean, it's not amazing. Like, don't get your hopes up about it in close quarters, it's not that good, but it's usable in close quarters. It's not amazing, but it's usable. I hate shooting people out of moving, it's so annoying. So buggy, too. I mean, it may just be lag. For some reason, my Bandicam is all, like, screwed up now, where now I can't record it over, like, 25 FPS. So, if this video is, like, horribly laggy, I'm really, really sorry. I really can't do anything. I have it set so that it should record at 40, well, I have it set so that my computer should be running at 40 frames per second. It should be recording at 60 FPS, so my bad. I didn't mean it could only record at 25 FPS. My computer can only go at 25 FPS while I'm recording, and it can only record at a maximum of like 40 FPS, even though usually it doesn't, since it's locking my computer only 25 FPS. It's, you know, kind of hard for me to record like that, considering how laggy it makes my freaking computer. God. That gun is so freaking... What? That dude's level 52? What? How is that possible? How is anyone that high of a level? Jesus. Here, let me go ahead and put the double laser. That's pretty stupid looking. Okay, well then, that's fun. Let's see if it didn't even change my hip fire, like, at all. Like, who needs to aim down sights? Just put 2 frickin' laser sights on your gun and go prone and go derp, 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 derp. That was actually pretty accurate. That was kind of weird. Let me see. Okay, I still have like 4 minutes left to record. Seem to be a lot of people up here. Here's the thing, if you're using marksman, no matter what marksman, actually no, I take that back. Because if you're using the SKS, you actually should be pretty good. But in close quarters with most marksman rifles, you'll be better off just pulling out your pistol. Case and point. Well, if I had not pulled out my pistol, I probably would have pretty easily died to those guys. See? Wait, what? I killed 2. Oh, frag grenade. Frag grenade went off. Okay. Thought I, like, popped 2 people with my Glock somehow, and I got kind of confused. The Glock 17 is honestly probably my favorite pistol. Now, it's definitely not the best pistol by any means. But, I mean, if you got a decent trigger finger, and you can get your shots to hit. This thing, test. Okay, sorry about that. That was a little bit weird. But like I was saying, as long as you can get your bolts to hit, as long as you're accurate, then, you know, it's a really good pistol. And I mean, I enjoy it, it's fun. Oh, come on, please let me get this guy. Please, I don't want to die the M60. Oh god, I don't know. Everyone's using the M60, and it seems like it's really strong. It kills faster, faster than almost really seems like anything in the game. And there's just, like, nothing to balance it actively. There's nothing actively balancing the gun from being overpowered at all. So, okay. Yeah, I should have pulled out my pistol. Level 37? Jesus, what level are these people? There's a 52, 37. The double laser still looks really stupid. Like, really stupid. Here, 1 second. Since my... Oh my god. Oh, I got knifed too. Wow, I hate people that run around knifing. It's so annoying. Okay. Oh my god. So, Deagle 44? That thing... Oh, actually, you know, that reminded me of something. The MP4112 Rex. As you guys see over here, it does 56 damage, okay? Within 45 meters. Meaning that if you headshot someone within 45 meters, you can one-shot them with this gun. Like, you cannot tell me that that is not broken. And if you guys try and argue that that is not broken, then I don't know what to tell you. You guys may just be stupid. Like, really stupid. Also, it did not fire at 600 rounds per minute. Let me show you this. This gun does not fire at 600 rounds per minute. That is not 600 rounds per minute. That's a lot faster than 600 rounds per minute. Like, that's not right. That is not 600 rounds per minute. A hammer action revolver should not shoot that fast by any stretch of the imagination. That is not how fast a gun should shoot. Especially if it's a freaking pistol. Oh crap. Never put the suppressor on the Glock though. It's crap. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually crap. Oh yeah, thankfully this was re-added. Or I don't know if it was okay. I don't know if that was in the original game or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and end my recording here. I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.